Okay, welcome to Coffee and Colossians for Friday. And we are again looking at this issue of wives and husbands. And we did the wives yesterday, and today it's verse 19 of chapter 3. Husbands, love your wives and do not be harsh with them. Now, I remember doing a wedding. It was just a couple I didn't really know, but they'd heard of me and asked if I would do their wedding. And it wasn't a Christian wedding. It was a very interesting dynamic between the two different sets of relatives. But for some bizarre reason, I don't know why, I decided I would preach at that wedding on Ephesians chapter 5, this very famous submission and love passage. And it's funny, I said, we have to listen to this for ourselves. Husbands have to listen to what they're supposed to do, not what their wives are supposed to do. And wives are supposed to listen to what they're supposed to do, not what their husbands are supposed to do. And afterwards, this couple came up, and I'll not repeat all their language, but one guy said, I found what you said really interesting. If only this so-and-so, his wife, he pointed to, listened to what you said. And the woman said, if only that so-and-so, pointing at her husband, listened to what you said. And I kind of said to them, guys, that's precisely not what I was saying. You don't listen to get your partner improved, you listen for yourself. So here's something for husbands. Husbands, love your wives and do not be harsh with them. How can we be commanded to love? How can love be a command? Well, it's agape. It's not eros nor phileo. It's not the affection that you feel of friendship or erotic and sexual love. It is unceasing care and loving service for her entire well-being. It's Christ-like, sacrificial leadership, which keeps the ultimate good of the wife in view at all times. He seeks to lead by serving. That is a million miles away from, I'm your husband, you will do what I say. It is to be, I'm your husband, now I want to do what's best for you. Do not be harsh. It's almost literally embittered with them. Bitterness easily creeps in. Dick Lucas says this: a wife can disappoint a man's hopes and ambitions, failing to live up to his unrealistic ideals for here, which are often an unconscious compensation for his own inadequacies. There have sadly been far too many cases of domestic abuse, even in Christian homes, supposedly Christian homes. People have misused the scriptures for that. No man will physically or emotionally or mentally or psychologically or spiritually in any sense abuse his wife. And if we ever do, then that is a call for repentance on our behalf. I think if I had to sum up the two teachings, the wife is to respect her husband, the husband is to make sure that he loves his wife in this sacrificial way, doesn't presume, seeks what is best for her. What does it mean to call Christ Lord? It means to love your wife sacrificially. I think maybe one of the things to say here is, and to those of you who are not married, don't marry someone you can't submit to or someone you can't love. I get that. Would that not just be basic, common, obvious, common sense? So, of course, there's a whole lot more to relationships between husbands and wives than that. But I think if these two commands were thought about and were obeyed and applied in the context of our own lives, it would make an enormous difference. Husbands, love your wives and do not be harsh with them. Remember, you do it as Christ loved the church. God bless you, and hopefully see you on Monday or join us on Sunday for the Sunday Catechism. Bye.